In today's lesson, we're going to talk about how to get over the fear of what people think of your social media or social media post. So I want to share this lesson because about 2 hours ago, I got a really nice audio from someone who's a purpose-driven networker. I don't want to embarrass her and talk about who she is, but she's a purpose-driven networker, been here for a while, also done one-on-one coaching with me, and sent me a really nice, like a long, normally I don't listen to long audio, but super long audio message saying that she just hit her rank of diamond director in a company and made more than she ever had in network marketing, $5,000 in a week. Okay, so that's awesome news. And so there's a couple of lessons there. And before I actually share talk about social media, is that this is something that is important for us to remember, right? We always want things quick. And, she got to this rank, $5,000 a week rank. She did coaching with me, been a couple of years already. So some of the common questions people ask me when they're looking to do one-on-one coaching, right? So if you love purpose-driven networkers, one-on-one coaching is like really step to the next level, accountability. I text you every day, I follow up with you, you can ask me. If people want to get it like in this application process, one of the common questions is, how quickly can I get my money back, right? Because this is a decent sum of money to get started. And I think that's a question I used to ask myself as well, but you got to train yourself not just to think like a quick return. Right? Like if you ask like Richard Lynn, did he get the money back within 90 days? Probably not. I don't think he did. But if you talk about he just ranked advanced 3 times in 1 week, right? A lot of those lessons came back from what he did with me like a year ago, right? So no, it's part of the process. You really have to fall in love with the process. And the way you learn is not something, I learned something today, I'm immediately going to, here's a huge impact. Normally, doesn't work that way. A lot of the growth of I experienced as an entrepreneur wasn't something I got right away. It's all part of the process. So you really have to be, one of my mentors told me, you got to be patient in the profession, patient with yourself. Because it could be an aha moment I'm going to share today about social media, getting over the fears. Okay, hold on to that. And you don't even get it. You don't even apply it. But 3 years, 5 years from now, right? You're all walking on stage, multiple six-figure earners. You're like, that was back in 5 years ago, Simon. You told me that was one of my turning points. Okay? Because it's all bits and pieces of the process. You really got to follow the journey. It's not like, do this, you get that, do this, you get that. Most of the time, it's do a lot of it, learning, struggle. And all of a sudden, you go from here to there. Right? There's a saying, everyone likes the glory, but no one likes the story. So, $5,000 a week is really, really cool. But it took her like actually. I started working with her 3 years ago, but she'd been in the profession for quite some time already. Okay, it had the high and the lows, So you got to be patient in the journey. So anyway, she messaged me out and she talked about how I helped her. And one of the things that helped her really get to that level is doing social media. Social media, before she didn't really know how to grow social media, was creating value and doing Facebook Lives. Right? And so you have to understand, number one, if you're buying their opinions, you're buying their lifestyle. If you're posting something, you got to do 2 things in your post. Either attract or repel. 2 things. Attract people or repel them. If you want to say, I'm going to please everyone, your social media, sucks. Okay? It's not going to get any prospects. Or if you do get a prospect, you're getting the wrong type of people. And most of you, if you want to attract good people, it's not your circle of friends, right? You post for your current friends to like, is not going to attract someone to the network market. You're attracting the wrong people. Your stuff is going to attract or repel. It's going to repel the people who don't believe in your journey, who don't believe in network marketing, not interested. Yes, it's going to repel them. It means like, I can't believe you're doing this weird thing. Oh, you're too hardcore. You're too ambitious. You're too, right? But it's going to attract a certain type of people like, wow, that is something. What do you do? Right? So attract and repel. So I'm going to just talk about getting outside your comfort zone, because all your dreams and goals are outside your comfort zone. Facebook Live. Right now is a great time to do Facebook Live. Share. And so if you're worried, I'm going to give you a tip. And the reason I'm sharing this is because she said the biggest thing that she got out of it was I made her do a Facebook Live like every day. And when she did it, Initially, her ones were terrible, but she started getting the habit of contributing value to her community. She started attracting new leads, comments every day, new people that she never attracted before. Okay, so number one, the first one wasn't that good. And so a couple of things, and I'm going to share with you what I share with her. Number one, whatever Facebook Live you do, it's going to be buried in there. No one's going to remember it years from now, right? You do a live for 30 straight days, no one's going to remember, or any social media post. And I'm talking about specific live because it's a great way to establish authority and influence. No one's going to remember that. Now, most of you watching this, you don't remember my first lives I've done. There were probably nothing, not 1/20th of what they're now, right? It takes consistency and time. So it'll be buried. So if you're terrible, and just saying every master was a disaster, you're a disaster, don't worry about it. It's going to be buried. No one's going to remember it. Okay. Now, those who do remember, okay, they'll inspire them that you're doing this. And actually, in fact, the worst you are, if you go out and just become like a pro, that doesn't impress people, right? If you're like terrible and you still continue to do it every single day, people are like, wow, you are, they get inspired by your persistence, your tenacity, your toughness, the mental toughness, and the consistency. And you become the person like, wow, this person's going places. I want to join that person. Because that person is so bad, but still does it every day. And by the way, when you do it every day, within 1 week, you get a little bit better. You do get better. Like, you're still doing it? That impresses people. See, the problem is most people stop. Just when they're getting someone's attention, they stop doing it. And then people forget it. Just keep doing it. Actually, the worse you are, the more inspires you, the people around you, and inspires your team. Okay, leadership is setting the example, inspires your team to achieve greater heights. How can you tell your team, if you have downlines, to go prospect, get outside the comfort zone, if you yourself are not doing that, getting outside your comfort zone? Right? It inspires others. And really, you outlast them. There's another thing with prospects. You outlast them with your consistency. Right? You outlast them. Your prospects, oh, I'm waiting for you to stop. I'm waiting. You know, what I share with you, I just call her M. Okay, M for short. She's just outlasting people every day. And miracle. She got better and better and better to getting to be like hundreds of comments. Right? She doesn't even have time to reply back to those comments. Those are all leads, gold leads now. She's replying back to them all the time. But it takes consistency. Okay, outlast them with your consistency and you get better and better. Now, last thing I want to share is focus on helping. If you're nervous or worried, because you're thinking about yourself, I'm sorry to say you're being selfish. You're thinking, what can I get? What are the comments? What am I going to look good? My pride and ego. Stop thinking. Focus on helping. If you got something to share, hey, you're learning, you're watching videos, you're part of this amazing profession, you're learning, go share something today. Because if you share something and maybe, 100 people laugh at you, oh, I can't believe it, but one person gets value, especially at this time right now, one person gets positive and inspired. Guess what? You change someone's life. Who cares about the 100 people that said no? You focus on helping. If you focus on helping, the fears disappear. If you focus on helping, the fears disappear. Does it make sense? Because if you focus, I just want to help one person. Who cares whether you're good or not? You're going to help someone, the fears disappear. When you worry about yourself, what am I going to get out of it? How many comments am I going to get? How many shares I'm going to get? How many likes I'm going to get? How many prospects I'm going to make money? Hey, you're going to be nervous. And you're probably not going to be that good. Focus on just giving. That's how you win. Right? Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want in life, you get everything you want in life. So focus on helping and just focus on one person. Your goal is, hey, if I'm going to create this content, I'm going to inspire one person, then that's a win. And you do that every day. Be a giver. All right? So my action steps, I want you to start doing a live. Do a live, share something. It doesn't need to be 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It could be 1 minute. It could be 30 seconds. Someone I did coaching too. First for 24 seconds, and she had to stop. But she did it again. She got better. And then, within 6 months, no one even remembered that. Right? Actually, I don't even remember about that until I actually just, when I got that audio message today. So anyway, go out there, help someone. Okay, sincerely, genuinely help someone. You have a lot of knowledge to share. You have a lot of stuff to share. Go help people. And that's the easiest way to get over the fears of what people think about you.